Greetings everyone, welcome to the final episode of this Maker Game series. I'm glad that's over, and this episode, as you saw based on the title, is packaging. So this is the final episode of the Maker Game series. This is like the end of Score developed before, packaging. The first packaging. The game might go on, but then, just for this tutorial, as a simple game, it's like this. So make sure that everything is a check, like this stuff. This time you actually need to press the build or build in other ways. So that to make sure that everything is built, because you don't want it to be going all wacky in the packaging. And you may like the the built version maybe of the lighting is a different version, and you're really used to the unbuilt version which you made the game for, and then you now build it, and then the theme now looks different. You don't want that. So we have to make sure everything is in place before we package it. You can also go to project settings and go under packaging. Now there are a lot of things that there are quite some things to set in the packaging. You can set it directly in the level, or you can go to project settings and see the full thing. Well, first let's put it at shipping. I want it to be at shipping because the shipping configuration is like the building or packaging configuration of it as a full-on game. It being ready for release, ready for other things, and not just packaging. You can set it to you can set it to a lot of things, but and also another thing we need to set is this option to greatly reduce the size of the game, called create compressed cooked packages. As you can see, decreased deployment size, and that should greatly reduce the size of the game in case like your exports are too huge. Make sure the levels are set to the level you want it to start from. The description, you can set the description, the project name, the company distinguished name, the home page, the support contacts, the legal things like the copyright notice, licensing terms, privacy policy, all sorts of things. You can also set a lot of options for the windows, maybe allow window resize, and then a lot of other things, and even starting VR. And you can go to many things to sets. You can even go to target hardware, supported platforms, and you can see I have all platforms supported. And that should be all for this project. Now we go to project and we go to package projects, and build configurations right there. But now I want to package it to Windows 64 bits. So maybe if I release the game on Edge, please note that it's only available for Windows 64. That's if I don't rebuild a repackage a Windows 32-bit one. And now we'll choose the folder we want to save. I like to save in my own personal folder called Game Engine Export. So we will make another folder, and we'll call it Vando. I'll call it Vando because I want to easily identify it, because the project name is Vando. It's not a must that you have to set the name of the project to the name of the folder you're exporting it to, but to easily identify it you can, or maybe if you tell it this for this purpose, you can name it that purpose. And as you can see, packaging project for Windows 64 bits. You can open it out, you add the output log, but we'll pause for now till it finishes. And as you can see, it has finished. So if we minimize Unreal Engine, open File Explorer, and go to the folder that it packaged to, which should be in desktop apps and folders, game engine, game engine exports, and a random. You can also, if you want to upload to H.io or want to make it compressed, you can copy it, make a new zipped folder, and we'll call this zipped folder random. You can also zip up straight from Unreal Engine, but yeah, I like to export first then zip up. And as you can see, we're pasting it, it's pasting. We'll wait for it to finish. As you can see, renders here. Now, Windows No Editor actually means that it's, for Windows. It does not require an editor. So this is the actual game itself. But first, let's go to the actual game. And as you can see, the name same Windows No Editor. And that's the actual project. So as you can see, it's an application based on the type. And yeah, that is all for this series. I thank you to those who watch this series, or at least watch one episode, or a glimpse or glance of one episode. But this is the end of the Make a Game series in Unreal Engine 4. I hope you enjoyed the series. I hope you learned something from the series, and I hope this will help you make games that you thought you could never make before, or make amazing games in Unreal Engine. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the other videos. Goodbye.